I want Tua to get back to reading the defense, not moving the
exactly.
defense.
So here's the thing that's starting to happen defensively against Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins. You stop playing Tua,
yes.
right? And so it's so many times when you're in zone coverage, you're moved by the quarterback's eyes. Now you have to play the eligible wide receivers, right? In that situation, Rasul Douglas sees the China route by Tyreek Hill, but he knows he has an apex player or a poacher in cover two. That's no longer mine, but this is. And even if Tua Tagovailoa is looking here, I know my play is back there. So I'm going to make him take that China. Also, Devondre Campbell, if you look, he's moving toward Gesicki, so he's doing the right thing by moving his hook drop towards number 3. Right. He's going to the 3-man side instead of the 2-man side, even though Tua Tagovailoa's vision is this way. I'm going to play my rules. What the Miami Dolphins are great at, and guys like Mike McDaniel, Kyle Shanahan, is taking you away from your rules by action, by motion, by eyes. Now, people are starting to understand that Tua's eyes will lie to me, but my feel, my drop, and what I'm expected to do defensively won't. And we saw some of that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, totally agree.
Rex, what are you seeing with Tua and the way defenses have adjusted to this Miami team as the year's gone on?
Well, finally, I think people realize this is a one-read quarterback. And what I mean by that is when things are in rhythm, he knows exactly where he's going, whether it's through coaching or whatever it is. I know I'm going to hit Waddle on the over route. I know I'm going to hit Tyreek on the smash route or whatever it is. That's where it is. As soon as you change the math on him, in other words, your defensive pieces aren't where they thought you were going to be, that's where he struggles. That's why you saw the 3 interceptions. This is what happens to a one-read quarterback. And I think that's what people are starting to figure out. You lay traps out there, and that's exactly what Green Bay did. To their credit, they did it. They gave up the smash. All of a sudden, now they sink the corner and cover 2. This is what happens against a one-read quarterback, and that's what is dangerous about having it. This guy has ability. He's accurate. He's all those type of things. But as soon as you change, somebody's not where they're supposed to be, that's a problem with him because he's struggling to improvise.
Dan, when you look at Tua from an arm strength standpoint, like how do you see him? You talked about the last throw. Obviously, Tyreek Hill, he wins on the post, and Tua throws it a little short, but does throw him across the field. Do you feel like some of those things are starting to play on him as the year is going along?
No, his arm is average, but there's a reason why he's elite with anticipation and seeing things before they happen in ball placement, because he has to be, right? I think the way to best describe what's going on with Tua right now, because we talked about this a little bit before the San Francisco game, is quarterbacks, I'm okay with them predetermining. The defense is this. The ball should go here. I'm never okay with them assuming. But the fine line right now for Tua is I can point to 6, 7, 8 throws in the beginning of that game in the first 3 quarters where those guys did do what he expected to do. And I think what's happened is when Tua catches that snap and immediately where he looks, to your point, Darcy, teams slowly are starting to not going where that initial look is and saying, if you're looking over there, fine, throw it. We dare you to throw it over there because we know you're not going to. And that's why Tua's got to get back to, predetermining, I want to do that, but not assuming that they're just going to move.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.